Probably not.
What about Mark on the Mark TV?
I don't know, but we are live streaming. So welcome everybody to the World of Ability Podcast Network. My name is Emily Gilmer and am a podcast engineer here. And excited to bring you another episode of the World of Ability. So we do every Saturday at 1 o'clock Central. And we have some great guests here, especially a new person. But welcome, Michael, Marianne, Dale. How's life for you guys today?
Hello. I'm pretty good.
Uh,
I'm here. I'm just Marianne just sent me this link, so I'm just not sure what we are doing, but I'm here.
Well, welcome everybody. This is the World of Ability podcast that Kurt and Sue Roscoff usually host. I know they're water skiers. They have events or traveling. Emily is so kind. She's our podcast engineer. We do this podcast every Saturday, 1 to 3 Central Time. And it's filtered through the Disability Channel founder Jay Stoyan out of Toronto, Canada. So we have this for a couple of hours. We'll see who our guests are to join us. And so grateful that you could join us, Dale. This is Michael. Michael's in Las Vegas. So let's have Michael introduce himself. He has a podcast. Michael we're working on having a podcast interview with Leon McLaughlin with Clean Water Foundation, who just was in Las Vegas. So we got good things happen. So Michael, why don't you take it away and introduce yourself, and then we'll have Dale come in and he can present his products. We'll see if somebody, if Mark on the Mark TV shows up, or Anthony Nonprofit TV. We'll give a little time here for people to join us coming into this podcast. So again, thank you, Emily.
Hello, my name is Michael Hummel. I am a writer, speaker, podcaster. I live in Las Vegas. I'm from New York. I'm disabled. I use a wheelchair. My mission is in life is to end the judgment and assumptions surrounding disability. My business mission is to help people with disabilities, their family members, and people within the disabled community feel seen, heard, felt, and understood. I do that through monthly speaking engagements that I do on Zoom and my blog. Thank you.
so we have Dale here. Dale, do you want to start off by saying a little bit about who you are, what you do?
Yeah, I'm Dale Lauder here in Salem, Oregon. I live in San Carlos most of the time, along with Marianne, same town. But I do a lot of digital marketing stuff and AI type things, and I have a product that I just launched called AI Call Gent, where it's inbound, outbound AI call agents, and they can handle all sorts of inbound, outbound calls, filling out web forms, they respond to it, and that type of thing. And speaking of podcasts, I just developed another software product I just launching, AIPodcastBoss.com, and I'm doing AI podcasts, and I have a podcast brand I'm launching called Stan and Ava Undercover, and where they go out and Ava talks to business owners or whatever, and then they do a podcast that way, highlighting different businesses or events or anything like that. And I'm just launching that. I was working on that this morning since about 2 o'clock this morning. So I've been at it all day already. So that's me.
Yeah, Mark, did you catch some of that? This is Dale, a friend of mine here in San Carlos. We had a meeting with Anthony Nonprofit TV, and we wanted to connect. Mark, I just saw you join. Did you hear everything that Dale just said?
No, I just joined, so no.
So Dale, do you mind repeating yourself? This is Mark from On the Mark TV. He's out of Phoenix. This is Dale Lauder, and he's the creator of AI called Gent. So, Dale, would you tell us a little bit more again here? And if you could
Yeah,
come.
Mark. I checked out your station the other day. I was kind of just looking at the outline of it. I don't know if I actually got onto a station or not, but I don't know if it's
Well,
just,
it's downloaded on. I don't. It's now live on Roku. You just download it on. It went live on Roku as of Wednesday. It's now on. It's on multiple networks. It's on Ice Dream C TV, Easy Way TV, Nonprofit TV, iVod TV. So it's on multiple channels, and it's not what you. I don't know. It's not what most I don't I'm not creating my channel to be Hulu and Peacock and also like Prime. That's not my objective. My objective is not to be an entertainment channel that has no value. All right, that's not my objective in my television channel. So if people go on my network and expect to see, there is movies, there's catalogs, there's TV, there's sports, there's all kinds of things. There's even wrestling, there's music, but that is just filler compared to what I'm actually my main goal is to help entrepreneurs like yourself reach 250 million viewers. And Prime, Hulu, Amazon, all those channels combined can't do that because they don't have the networks I have combining what I do. So they don't have the reach. And we're in 180 million homes across 3 continents, all right? And there's no way those people can even reach that platforms because number one, they're not half of them are not even allowed in those platforms.
uh-huh.
So I
Yeah.
reach over 200, and by the end of the year, I'll be reaching 500 million people.
No, that's exciting.
So I mean, if I'm telling people right now, and normally I'm telling people right now for $100, you can have 4 shows on my channel, or you can be affiliate link. So if people don't want to be, if people have any kind of product and don't want to be in front of 250 million people, they shouldn't be checking out my channel. They should be sending me a Zelle. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. I mean, and then if you're not making money with your business, it's a hobby, and I'm giving people the opportunity to turn it from a hobby into a business and make serious money. And then I also throw in Inspired World on top of that, to where you can fund it and not even really give me money. You're only going to pay me maybe 1 or 2 months, and then you'll make money through Inspired World to pay for it anyway. So I'm not even trying to take people's money. I'm just trying to put them in front of more people than anybody else on the planet can. Period.
Yeah, do you want to tell us about Easy Way TV and networking with that? That's every other Thursday.
Yeah, Easy Way TV is Jesus. Easy Way TV is Eric Zuley. He reaches Hollywood. He reaches all the big people you think of talking about and start. I was with a gentleman named yesterday. His name was Dante, and Dante's sister is like his aunt is Marla Gibbs. His cousin is Lionel Richie. He's been with Motown. He was a what you call it. He used to be a dancer on Soul Train back in the day. His godfather was Don Cornelius. The man is in the black culture is one of the most important interviews in the country, and he's part of me. Easy Way brings millions of people into the structure, and they're all about Hollywood and TV and movies and media. And we have a 6,000 square foot space in LA. It's a production studio. We now have Thunder Studios, which is a 150,000 square foot studio that's connected directly to Sony Pictures, which I'm working with now. Bill Duke, Katie Linder from The Young and the Restless, Lori Becton, Jason Goes to Hell, Jason Comes to Life. These are the people I work with every single day. So that's what I bring to the table. And right now, they're all telling me I'm crazy for doing it for $100, but I'm trying to help people out. And then the generosity, the kindness will run away, and it's going to start to cost a lot more money to get on my channel because when I hit a 500 million viewers, $100 goes away. So get in now. That's it.
Yeah, and thank you, Mark. You introduced me to Maureen and the Whale channel, so I've been sending all the updated book versions. I want to highlight Dale here. Dale, I met through
I
my.
would just tell you this, okay? If you become friends with Maureen, accept that friendship, but don't make it public. Don't go
Oh,
around telling too many. Don't go around telling people about Maureen, because Maureen's a very special person that's been doing streaming television for 30 years. And I'm telling you
okay.
right now, be selfish, greedy, and don't share her.
Okay. I'm just forwarding my information, and I
No,
live
I
in a
know, no,
private.
no. What I'm telling you is, you could say that, like say that you're part of iVod TV, or say you're part of iDreamSee TV. Just don't drop her name, because the people in the business, they already know. And then but you
Oh,
don't want to let the people outside, because we don't. We're protecting her from like 10,000 phone calls and wasting her time, because she's dedicated to us. She's in the family, and we and you never go outside the family
okay, great. Well,
when
thank
you're
you for
part of the family.
all these great leads, because we have great products for the Acts of Kindness series. And I want to highlight how I met Dale here in San Carlos, Mexico. I sailed over with my friend in Captain Robert Sheets, and we brought the sailboat over here to San Carlos, Mexico. And Dale coordinated some boat cruises for us to go on. And we got
Nice.
talking, and so he shared what he did, and he also helped me. I suggested that we had the boat cruise on World Water Day and World Ocean Day. So Dale was instrumental in coordinating that and making sure I got out on the water on these specific dates to air live on the World of Ability podcast. He also gave me feedback on my first book trailer, Underwater Acts of Kindness, because I didn't have a hook. And so he's been given great advice, and he is working on some new products. So I want to introduce him to Nonprofit TV and Kurt. We had a great Zoom meeting, and now Dale can take it away and tell Mark and the world what your new products are.
Yeah, I have two main AI ones. Again, I just explained. One of them is AI Call Jet, which is an inbound, outbound AI call
Yeah, let's
center.
turn on that. Somebody sent me the flyer the other day about that. Yes.
Yeah. And so it's pretty awesome. She's very dynamic. Well, I can have any voice, 20 different languages. If somebody
Nice.
fills out a web form, she'll automatically call them back and, wrap up the phone, follow up, and also get into a workflow if they can't get a hold of them, and call them every whatever schedule you want to, every 2, 3 days till we finally do get a hold of the person. So, if you're a realtor and somebody sends a web form in about a property, she'll automatically call and follow up and keep following up until she gets a hold of them. And,
Nice.
you know, inbound, if somebody calls after hours and you don't want to, you're not answering, she'll answer, she'll book the appointment right on your calendar, confirm it, send an email and a text message to the person to confirm the appointment, as well as to you, the business person, to, let you know that she booked an appointment for you. And then you can follow up that way as well. So it's very, very dynamic, does everything, inbound and outbound calls. So AICallGent.com, I just launched that. And my other product I'm working on, I started this other product to market the AI call gent. And so I wanted a unique way to market it. So I created this AI podcast. So then I thought, well, man, I could use this for all sorts of stuff. So I created AIPodcastBoss.com, where I actually create podcasts between two AIs that sound real. I can even clone a business person's voice. And so I could like interview them, like let's say it's a plumber or whatever, interview them. So I just kind of launched this two personas, Stan and Ava, and Stan's the host and Ava's kind of goes out in the field and interviews people and gathers the information. And like, let's say I wanted to do one on Me TV. I would just find out about Me TV, train Ava about it, and then Stan's the host. Stan asks Ava about it. She's already like interviewed Mark, and this is what I found out, and that type of thing. And it's pretty cool. So I've been just polishing that up. And so I made one. My first podcast was about AI call gent, and then I've just kind of this one thing led to another. Now I'm growing that to something pretty big as well. So the podcasts are pretty neat. I could show part of one if you want to see it.
Sure.
Yeah, let me just see if I can share my screen here. Can you see my screen? Can you see that?
Yeah, hold on a second. Yes.
Do you see them on there?
Hold on.
Yes.
Somebody just,
I can.
yes. Okay, you got to change Eva to Evie so my wife's happy.
It's Ava. Ava.
No, you got to change to EVY so my wife's
Okay.
happy.
I got to figure out how I'm gonna. The controls to the thing are in the way, and I can't hit play on here. Let's see here.
You'd be better off coming up with a name that's uncommon compared to a name that is common, because then it starts to sound like Siri and all the rest of them. But Ava's a good. I mean, Ava's a good name, but people, it's been used before with AI.
Has it? Oh, I didn't
That's
know that.
okay. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't matter the name. It's just it's all Stan and Ava. I don't know. The name doesn't. The name doesn't matter. They're
Yeah.
both good names.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I can hit play on here because the controls on here are in my way. Let me see here if I can figure this out.
Well, if the tech guy can't figure out the tech, I wonder about the tech.
I know. Let's see.
That's the same thing I tell Kurt. I tell every tech person that tries to sell me something, I go try to share with something. I say, you know what? You're the tech guy, and if you can't make the tech work, how am I supposed to trust your tech?
Yeah, I know. I don't know
It's
why
like when Kurt comes on. It's like when Kurt can't come on camera. I'm like, you're the tech guy. I make fun of him all the time. So
there, I shrunk it.
Hey, Ava. So, I've been hearing whispers, like AI podcast boss, and people are saying it's the thing for small businesses. What's the lowdown on it? Is it like another one of those complicated tech things?
Oh, Stan, it's so much more than that. I actually chatted with Dale, the absolute genius behind it, and I've totally checked it out myself. It's truly revolutionary, especially for, those small biz owners who are just swamped. They all know they should be posting content everywhere. Facebook, TikTok, their websites, right? But the thing is, content creation, it's such a huge time suck. It gets pushed down the list, weeks go by, and then bam, fewer calls, missed opportunities. It's a real problem,
Yeah, totally get that. I mean, who has the time, honestly? You've got to run your business and then, become a content producer.
So you get the gist of it.
yes, sir. Good stuff. So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. How are you? Here's my favorite question. How are you sharing this? How are you getting people interested in what you're offering?
Well,
What's been your story? What's been your resources up until you met me? What has been your resources to having people, pay attention to what you're doing?
Well, for one, I just launched AI Call Gent last week, and this one I'm just working on right now, so I haven't even got to that point. So I
Okay.
just reached out to a few people like Marianne, and then she's put me in touch with a few people. So,
Okay.
and I am in the digital marketing business, so I work with roofers and plumbers and things like that. So I will be reaching out to
So
them.
your ideal event would be to go to BNI and offer this to all the contractors and plumbers and people that are in small businesses.
Yeah, that would probably be a really good
Except
thing.
the fact is that here's the thing. See, here's the thing about BNI. It costs $850 for the year and $25 every time you go to lunch
Oh,
and have a meeting. So that right there, so you'll spend $2,000 meeting 12 people a week.
yeah.
Or you could Zelle Mark Balin $100 and reach out to 250 million people and not spend $2,000. So what do you think is the better idea?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got the right attitude there, or the right angle at it.
Dale, it's not Dale. All I'm doing is helping entrepreneurs like you reach more viewers. Do you got $100? If you do, let's do business. If you don't, then you have to do something to earn more than $100. Because
Yeah.
you probably spent more than $100 creating your business. And I'm not being mean. I'm being honest. I was sitting in a meeting the other day with all these entrepreneurs, and they said the same thing. If you're not making money, it's a hobby. So I know you want this to be more than a hobby. You want this to produce money. You want people to buy this product, and you can't buy the product if they don't know about the product. And the only way to know about the product is put it in front of their eyes. And right now, I reach 250 million people. I'm on 100. Look, every person in China, every person in Asia, every person in Europe, and every person in India buys their TVs from a company called Whale TV. They produce 400 brands of television. They're about to come to the U.S. They're about to come all over the world. They're just in 2 years, they went from 44 million homes to 180 million homes. They went from 40 brands to 400 brands. And every time that TV gets bought and put into a home, I'm on there. So I'm in 180 million homes across 3 continents. Now, if there's anybody out there that can do that for $100, show me.
Yeah. So what would I do to broadcast on there? Would I create like a podcast? Is it
No, you
like
just create a video. Just go on YouTube and start creating it. Just go on YouTube, go on in front of your camera and create little videos about what you do and how you do it. That's it. And then just give them to me. Email them and they're on. Simple. There's no hard work to this. It's simple. I'm making it very simple for entrepreneurs to be seen by more people. That's it.
Yeah, I'm
And
game.
then what happens is this. And then what happens is, and then what you do is you create a link of 10%. Okay, that's why it's $100, and then you create a link that offers me how much is it to buy your AI system?
Well, anywhere from 500 to 2,000 a month.
There you go. So what happens is, let's say it's $1,500, right? So I get $15, you get let's see, $150, $1,500. I get $150, you get $1,350 every time you sell one. And it's more that, and we both make money. That's how we make money. We partner up.
That's a win-win to me.
You get a television network. You get 5 streaming and Roku. You get over a half a dozen streaming possibilities to reach more people in business, and it doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost you because if you're not selling them, you're not making any money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here you are. Look, you just spent an hour with Marianne. God bless Marianne. She'll give you word of mouth like no other. But here's the problem. Marianne only knows so many people. Kurt only knows so many people. I know only so many people. We only know, and you don't want to be like Melaleuca where I go, okay, let me tell you about Melaleuca. And it's some guy calls up on the phone and says, let me tell you about CallGen. And then the person can never explain it the way you do. So that's the problem. You want to explain it the way it's supposed to be explained by you, from you, the inventor of the item. You see what I'm saying? So you want to be like the Frank Perdue. You want to be like Frank Perdue chickens, and you want to be like Ronald McDonald, and you want to be like Colonel Sanders. Though they taught us how to be spokesmen. Right? They made the chicken and they sold the product. They made the burger, they sold the burger. They made the chicken, the Frank Perdue chicken, and they sold the chicken. The Dave Thomas of Wendy's. I mean, they came out and sold their Vince McMahon in the WWE. All right. They got the polar bears for Coca-Cola. Okay. I mean, think about it. I'm not doing anything. I'm old school. I'm not doing anything that hasn't been done for over 100 years. And by the way, every one of those brands is worth billions and billions of dollars. And how they do it? By making their brand recognizable. And how they do that? By advertising. And they spend millions of dollars. They spent millions to create billions. I'm asking you to spend 100 to create millions.
Sounds good. I'm definitely on board.
Okay, then sell me $100 and we're done. That's it. And let's get started.
We will this week.
I'm not asking you to, and I don't really care about the $100. But the thing is, the $100 reason I do $100 because I can't do it for free anymore. I'm offering too much. When I was reaching 50, 60,000 people, I didn't care. I was just trying to build my brand. But that was the one I was with Connect to Your City, and I was reaching 50, 60,000 people in Arizona. Now I'm reaching 250 million worldwide. All over the globe, and the people that I'm partnered with, Eric Zulli, and plus, you're going to be. By the way, here's the great news: not only are you going to be on television with me, but Anthony has 60 televisions in South Texas near SpaceX, or the kind of nerds that you want, because nerds are going to buy your stuff because other people aren't going to understand it. So your number one customer is a nerd, and then a nerd tells a nerd tells a nerd tells a nerd, right? But the bottom line is here. But the best part is. He has 60 people are going into venues and watching your product and not being able to watch ESPN, not be able to watch HBO, not be able to watch soap operas, but your product on a set TV. And he's about to go into 100 days, and my goal is put him in 1,000 restaurants and venues across the country. So you not only will you be on TV throughout the globe, you'll also be on dedicated televisions across venues. You can't. That's why you give $100 and they create an affiliate link, because you'll make people who want to buy it, and we'll both make money. And you can stop going to, and then you can start, and then not to say anything bad about Zoom meetings or anything about Marianne or Kurt, because they're great. But now you can go to a Zoom meeting and brag about your accomplishments and then help other people accomplish something. You know what I mean? And then you could now you can say, hey, my name's Dale Lauder. I just created this great call gen. It's now being used by 10 million people. And by the way, I also want to, I heard you have a cause. I heard you're doing something for the UN. Why don't I throw $1,000 onto that, because I can afford it now, because I'm a multimillionaire. You see what I mean? Now your Zoom calls become something different.
Right.
So it depends. Are you trying to make a change in the world, or are you trying to make change? Because you want to make change, keep doing it the way you're doing it. And and everybody's doing it that way. Because that was the only option. That was the only option to get your product out there, was word of mouth. I'm now giving you word of streaming television across multi platforms. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing. I'm
That's
getting
it.
more people to see your product.
Yeah, like I said the other day, I was on a Zoom with you, so I went right away and I just found it online somehow. I don't remember
Yeah,
how.
but that's not my network, boss. That was what happened. Was I was with another company called Connect Your City, and I was limited to my viewership. And then what happened was Maureen Cooper, our friend, she's built hundreds of channels and sold them all. And what happens is, what she did is she created my i5 TV, and I had that. And then what she did was she created me Pulse Stream, which I can go live. And then I put a cease and desist on my other channel, which is Connect Your City. And as soon as I put a cease and desist on that, she built my Roku channel last weekend, and she built my Roku channel in a weekend, and she dropped it. We dropped it Wednesday. And then I'm partners with Eric Zulli. I'm also partners with Nonprofit TV. So I have multiple outlets. And Easy Way TV. And then this coming Sunday, next Sunday, I'll be in LA with this thing called the Easy Way launch. They're doing a ribbon cutting ceremony. I'll be amongst all these celebrities, rich, multi-million people, and they're going to go, "Oh, Mark, look, what do you got?" And I'm going to go, and then what happens is, like, say you want to go, "Hey, you know what? I like this guy, this singer. His name is, blah 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 blah. I want him to become a spokesman for me." Okay, I got it. I just met him Sunday. And that's what happens. That's how you grow a company. That's how you become somebody that matters. Because there's going to be other people trying to do your AI, or they're going to try. But if you're out there first is it's not, if you're not first, you're last. You remember that movie?
Yeah. I heard that somewhere. Exactly where.
Well, Talladega Nights.
Oh.
Will Ferrell said it. If you're not first, you're last. He was a race car driver.
Yeah. I'm familiar with it. I never saw it.
Yeah, but it was just, if you're not first, you're last. And then you want to be first. So here's my number.
I'm first with this high-tech technology. The AI has been out for a while, but it's been really slow and clunky and cutting off phone calls, and you couldn't interrupt it, and it just wasn't working right. And now
exactly, boss.
I got it where it's smooth and it's dialed now. It's ready for a big launch like this. Absolutely ready for a big launch. And everything's covered now.
Those are the 10 digits to the key to your future. You sell me $100, and I guarantee you start making the little videos. All you gotta do is sit in front of your camera and just be you. Do the same thing you did for me. Make it clean. Do 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want to do. Just send me, start sending me videos. Make each one a little bit different, and then, as you're progressing through the upgrades, you know what I mean? Hello, by the way, hey guys, listen to this. We just added something. We want to bring it out to you. This is what we just added. Not only you got this value at this. And then what you could do is you can even do instead of doing a share screen, you're doing a video as a share screen showing people what you're doing, and and make sure you have the patent. You know what I mean? So people don't steal your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. As I say, and then you could even invite people to to partner up with your Zoom, and then what happens is this. Then what you can do is meet people that have an interest in you and interview them. Say, hey, look, why are you interested in my product? How do you think my product can help you? And then get people and then what you do is you take promo lady over there, Marianne, put her on a Zoom call with you and record it, and then what happens is she becomes your promo. Oh man, this is incredible! It's going to do these amazing things with act of kindness because of Dale's AI. More people are going to be able to watch and enjoy acts of kindness. She's great at promoting. She's great
Uh-huh.
at it. She loves talking about other people as much as she loves talking about herself.
Figured that out.
Yeah. Well, she'll go 20 minutes. She'll tell her story 20 minutes long, but then by the end of that 20 minutes, she's also talked about you 5 times.
Uh-huh.
So that's the best part about hers.
Right.
She has her pitch, and but she also believes in her pitch, and she realizes that she's sending her stuff to me too, and she's connected to nonprofit TV, so she figured it out right away.
Okay.
So that's it. I mean, that's my pitch.
Sounds good.
It's not a
I'm
pitch;
gonna
it's an opportunity. I don't offer pitches; I offer opportunities. I don't sell Melaleuca. I don't sell, Talk Fusion. I don't sell any of those things. There's no disrespect to those companies. They're great companies, great product. But I don't offer a product. I offer a commodity. I offer an opportunity for entrepreneurs to be seen by 250 million people across the globe, and I can prove it. I'm not saying, okay, I have a Roku channel, and because I'm on Roku, I have 94 million people. Just because Roku gets 94 million combined doesn't mean I have 94 million viewers. But I do know for a fact that my stuff is now on all those whale TVs because I partnered with iVod TV and iDreamSeed TV, and they've been on there for 20 years.
Uh-huh. So on my Roku, I can go on and find it. How do I
Yeah,
do
you just
that?
go Roku and download my app. Here, I'll show you. Here, look, hold on. Can you see me?
No.
Oh, well, you should. Why can't you see me? Hold on. You should be seeing me. Start video
No,
here.
just your photos on there. Now I see
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, you see that? Okay, look. See right there, it says On the Mark TV.
Yeah, I can't really make it out.
Oh shit! Hold on. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with these cameras. I don't know. Look. See, here's the thing. You see all these channels? Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, you see all these channels?
Uh-huh.
Okay. See how these all say On the Mark TV?
Uh-huh.
All my stuff is on these channels. So your
Oh.
stuff will show up on. So I'm not just one channel. I'm multi networks. Plus, when people pick these movies or these whatever, excuse me, all this stuff, you're on there too. So nobody can. So she didn't build my network to be just one show, one channel. She built my network to be multiple, and then play, and then boom, on the Mark TV. And there I am. It's just is in living color. That's Jim Carrey. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now in the culture, Living Color was a monster show with the Wayans. That's
Dynamite guy.
no, that's
Jim.
Tommy Davidson.
Oh.
That's the actor Tommy Davidson, and that's Jim Carrey when he first started. He started with In Living Color. That was about 20-something years back then.
Uh-huh.
That's when he did Fireman Bill and stuff. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter how much culture you understand, the rest of the world understands it.
Yeah. Exactly.
When you're connected to the Wayans brothers, you're connected big. When you're connected to Jim Carrey, you're connected big. When you're connected to people like that, you're connected big. When people go on my channel and watch John Wayne, Elvis Presley, and the people that can afford you are not 20-year-old kids watching MTV. Well, MTV doesn't, or they're not 18-year-old kids watching YouTube. These are grown people watching television.
Uh-huh.
And grown people have what?
They have more
Money.
money. Yeah.
Right. And they also have what they call spendable income.
There's other business people watching it.
There's, everybody's watching it. I got 250,000 people watching it. What do you mean, business people?
Yeah, I know. This is
I
just
mean,
old people sitting around killing time, or
Dale, it doesn't matter. Dale, how did you find out about? Let me ask you a question, Dale. I have a question for you. How did you first find out about Colgate toothpaste? How did you first find out about McDonald's? How did you first find out about Burger King? How did you first find out about Coca-Cola? How did you first find out about Rolaids? How did you first find out about Sucrets when we were younger? How did you find out about those things? You either found it in print, radio, or TV. This is not something new, brother. I'm not. I didn't invent this. I'm just perfecting it. And instead of me just reaching 50 people in Arizona, I'm now reaching 250,000. I'm reaching 250 million people across the globe. That's the difference. See, look who's on there right now. Who's that? Do you know her?
yeah, I can't see it very well. Looks like Katie Couric.
You got to work on your prescription, Dale. It's not your fault.
Oh, I'm
That.
pushed way up to my screen.
I'm just kidding. Who's that?
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Dale, you're on World Ability Podcast, right?
Yeah, but
Michael.
I'm not familiar with it.
Did
This is my
Michael
first.
leave? That's Sue Roscoe.
Oh,
Kurt's wife.
this is my first time on here. I'm not familiar with all the
I'm
players.
sorry. Okay, so see that says Disability Channel? So okay, let me explain. So Sue helps this guy named Jay Stoyan out of Canada, Toronto, Canada, and she promotes the Disability Channel, okay? And if you look her up on YouTube, and I love her, so this is not offensive, but YouTube, she got 40 viewers, 80 viewers, 100 viewers, 200 viewers, 80 viewers, whatever, right? And she had viewership, okay? She went from 100 viewers to 250 million viewers because she sent me that video.
How many viewers?
250 million.
Oh, wow.
Dale, if you're reaching 250 million viewers and you get 25 of them to buy your product, you had a good week.
Yeah.
If you get 250 of them to buy them, you had a good month. If you get 500 to buy them, you had a good year. You don't need 250 million people to buy your product. It'd be nice, but it's really hard to do that. But if you get 10%, 10% of 250 million is 25 million people. 1% is 2,500. What's 2,500 times 1,500? Or what's 2,500 times 2,000?
A lot.
That's $500,000. Could you use $500,000?
Well, and that's per month. Those are monthly retainers.
Exactly.
That's not a one
and
time.
you spent a whole $100 to get there, and I'm still talking you into it.
No, you're not talking me into it.
Well,
I already committed to you. I already committed to you that I'm going to do it.
It's deposited.
What?
I haven't got the text message saying it's deposited yet.
No, but we will do that. I'm going to do it. I'm just not going to do it right this second. Well,
today?
In the next day, yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah,
Get
it's not $100. I've just got to digest it for a minute. But I'm going to do it. It's only $100. I mean, I blow that, whatever. Yeah.
You just spent $100. You just spent the last 90 minutes on a Zoom call, and you just met the person you really needed to meet. There's a reason they invited me. They invited me on purpose, Dale, because they know what I have and what you need.
You don't have to keep selling me on it, okay?
Well, no, stop. I'm done selling. I'm not. I haven't sold you anything. I'm just telling you what. No, I'm done. I'm not a salesman anymore. I gave that shit. I gave up 20 years ago. I stopped being a salesman 20 years ago. I do not sell anything anymore. I don't sell my channel. I don't sell anything. All I do is say this is your best option. I don't sell anything anymore. I'm not selling you anything. I'm offering you an opportunity to be in front of more people. That's all I'm doing. I'm not selling you anything because I don't have anything to sell.
And I'm going to take you up on it. And I'm going to start on Monday doing videos.
God bless. There you go, boss.
Because
God bless. And
I'm willing to do whatever, because
exactly.
my marketing right now is brutal. It's drains you. By the time you get done marketing, you don't have any energy left for anything else, By 2 or
You
3
know,
o'clock in the afternoon, I'm fried.
you want to know, you want to know, you know what, you know how people get rich? They make money while they sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're
You will make
not,
the TV. Here's the thing about TV. Here's the thing about the streaming. It's 24/7.
yeah. I just have to button up a few things as far as my funnel and stuff because I'm not ready to launch because I have to button up my funnel a little bit so that I get the appointments booked and all that kind of thing because I've got to do, be able to do that on there. But
All you have to do, boss, all you have to
I'm
do at the end of every video, say this product. You'll receive your product in about 30 days, and then you just take deposits, whatever it is. If it's $1,500, give me 50% down, guarantee, lock yourself in, and then when the product launch, when I send you, when the product is up and running, send me the other money. Just do a deposit thing, or just get people, give me 50% down. You can do anything
okay.
you want. It's your product.
Right.
And
No,
then we can make a
I'm
lot. Then we can be partners instead of like me going into your company saying, "Listen, I want 50. I'm going to give you $1,000 and invest, 50% of your company. I'm going to give you more people, and that's even more people because I'm going to give you even more eyes. Okay, and I'm not going to raise anything on you. I'm not going to raise it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm all going to do is help you, help you, help you. Because there's people that offer me 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, but you're not in that position.
right.
That's not your position.
No.
You can start off at 5%. I don't even care until you start making this. And then when you make a mark, you know what? We're making a lot of money. Let's go up to 10. Hey, Mark, I just made a $250,000 this month. You know what? Let's do 20% because I want more people to know about my product. It's up to you. I don't care. I'm just trying to make you money. I tell people I start off at 10%. That's it. Because for every $100 I make 10, they make 90. And that's just an affiliate link. And then everybody, I don't go on a Zoom call at least 10 times a week where somebody isn't selling some affiliate link, trying to get me to be an affiliate. And I said, Mark Balin is not an affiliate. On the Mark TV is your affiliate. I can only give you 5 people. On the Mark TV can give you 100 people. That these people would kill themselves if they found they would throw champagne parties and caviar parties if they could get 100 affiliate links on what they're doing.
Yeah.
They would they would buy champagne and caviar for everyone if they could create 100 affiliate links in what they're doing. Believe me. You know what I know.
Yeah.
The downline. This way you don't have to chase investors. Your investors is the globe. Otherwise, you're going to be asking investors, and then what happens is now you're giving up 20, 30% of your business. Shark Tank.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, do 10% and make a fortune, an absolute fortune. And even Shark Tank people can't put you in front of as many people I can. It can't be done because they have to spend money to put you on Fox. They have to spend money to put you on. I'm giving you TV for free. I'm saying that the TV, the ads themselves are free. All right. You just create an affiliate link. You don't pay for television. The hard part is trying to pay for television. $500 for 20 ads. And they can put your ads on at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, wherever they feel like putting them. Me, you're on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on multiple channels. You're on multiple networks because my network is connected to all of it. It's one big streaming network, video on demand channel. So every time they go on these channels, I'm connected to it. It's all one big link. So you're on. It doesn't matter whether they're watching when they're a little kid and they're sitting with grandma watching, their dad watching a cartoon, Bugs Bunny, or they're watching John Wayne on a Western. It's all connected.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said there's nobody can do this. That's why I was so amazed when she built this network for me. She did the same thing for me I did for you. I want to help you out.
Okay.
Mark, you're an
And I,
entrepreneur like you. Let's help
and,
you out.
and I want your help. I'm down.
No, exactly. And that's what I'm doing for you, Dale. I sent you a thing where it says $250, but because you're, part of this with Kurt and everybody else and Marianne, $100.
Okay.
Okay, fair
Yep.
enough.
Yeah.
Okay, you got my you wrote down my phone number.
I don't have it. No, just a second.
It's in the chat. You got a pen?
Yep. Let me see if I see it.
480.
I see it. I see it. I just took a
Yes, write
screenshot
that
of it.
down and then zell it and then start sending me videos, brother. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's make some money together.
Yeah, where'd it go? 480-395 5754.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, and then tell your sister Esty, to invest. You're old enough to understand what I just said, right?
No, I don't know my sister Etsy.
Esty
I'm pretty
Lauder.
old too.
Yeah, Esty Lauder.
Oh yeah, that Estee Lauder. Yeah, when
The
you said
cosmetic.
Estee, yeah, Estee Lauder. Yes,
Yeah,
I know
that's
what
what I
you're
said.
talking
Tell
about.
your sister.
I heard that my
Esty.
whole life.
Exactly. Tell your sister Esty to invest. Are you part?
Yeah.
I'm sure people ask you. Are you part of the Lauder family?
Oh, I've heard it my whole life. Sure.
Right.
Estee Lauder, and Lauder Scotch.
And what is she?
Lauder Scotch. It's Scotch.
Oh, Lauder Scotch. I never heard of that one.
Oh, it's the bottom of the barrel Scotch.
Is it under the same family?
No,
Oh,
it's just those
I
are
don't
the
know.
two.
I had a friend of mine, by his dad. He invented when you go to Costco and places, and you crank the crank, and the relish comes out, or the mustard comes out, or the onions come out in Costco. He
Uh-huh.
invented those. He owned a sheet metal company in Century City, LA. And so he was right near Dodger Stadium. So they started out in Dodger Stadium making these dispensers for the mustard, onions, and relish. Well, mostly for onions and relish and stuff. So for the hot dogs, and he made those, and made so much money. He owned a big ass mansion over on Alhambra Heights, and the guy used to drink 10 High, which I think was rot gut whiskey.
Yeah.
And he was
Uh-huh.
loaded, absolutely loaded. His house sat up on the hill in Alhambra Heights. Over every night, you could watch the Disneyland fireworks from his back porch. It was
Nice.
sitting by the pool.
Nice.
Incredible. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm ready to move.
His guest house was 5,000 square feet.
Nice. And that's
Yeah,
in
it was a
Beverly.
compound, massive house, and then a huge, like 5-bedroom, 3-story guest house. It was ridiculous. Just ridiculous what this guy had. And he dressed like a bum, acted like a bum, and drank cheap whiskey.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
brother.
always
That's
amazed
it.
how some of these guys make money like that on a simple little product and it just takes off. And
Yeah. Sheet metal company out in Century City, and he made this. They came up, and then he ended up owning the Beverly Wilshire Hotel with Rick Mundy, Lee Lacy, Dusty Baker, like the old 70s, 80s, the old 70s, 80s Dodgers.
uh-huh.
They owned the Beverly Wilshire Hotel together
Oh.
with the Dodgers because he made those machines that went to crank. And you put your hot dog underneath, and the relish comes out, the onions come out, things like that. Yep.
Right.
He made dispensers.
Cool. Okay, I gotta fly. I got another
All right,
meeting
brother.
coming up. All right.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Good.
Thanks a lot, Marianne.
Together, boss.
Yep.
Thank
Talk to
you
later.
too. So,
Okay.
I know we'll be wrapping up here, for the first hour. So Kurt and Sue are not here. So thank you, everybody. And thank you, Emily. And, we'll follow up with you, Dale. We'll meet Maury and, 9 to 5ers and Happy Neighborhood Projects. And again, this goes through Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel. Mahalo, aloha, adios, and thank you so much.
All right. See you later.